in Mubarakeh, Isfahan. According to local reports, Iranian sources have linked the incident to a suspected US-Israeli strike, though independent verification is still awaited, as we are told. Also coming in, a massive strike has hit the Mahashahr petrochemical complex in Iran, a critical energy hub that produces a significant share of the country's gasoline. Huge plumes of smoke have been rising from the site, indicating severe damage to the site as well. Iran has also reported widespread power outages across petrochemical facilities in Mahashahr following today's strikes. The damage is expected to disrupt global supply chains, with prices of fertilizers, polymers and plastics likely to soar and surge beyond certain limits. Ambassador Goel, in the last 24 to 48 hours, we've also seen attacks being done on American aircrafts. If we're not mistaken, a couple of pilots have also been caught by Iran, is what the rumor mills are telling us. So once again, a classic case of underestimating Iran. They are not backing out. They are not, in fact, even speaking about a compromise at this point in time. Do you think that the Americans are going to come down when it comes to their expectations from Iran, or do you think they're going to go up in terms of the escalation ladder?
We need the major constraint before Trump is not Iran or capacity to continue to fight or so on and so forth, because I have no doubt that with the kind of arsenal that USA has, if they decide to continue to fight, they can continue to fight for a long, long time. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. But the problem is that the USA has undertaken the war at a time when they are going to be coming across a midterm election in November this year, and that election to the Senate is going to be critically important for Trump. I don't think Trump can afford to lose that election. In fact, what I think is that Trump, when he addressed the nation yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday, whenever, he was actually addressing the nation for the midterm elections. He was clearly indicating that he's still in charge, and therefore he should be allowed to carry on the agenda. I don't think Trump's compulsion is going to be basically anything to do with Iran. But Trump will want to leave Iran as soon as he can to be able to focus on the US economy, gasoline prices, etc., and to focus on the election. But the problem here is that we all assume that if Trump declares a ceasefire, even if unilaterally, and Iran again naturally will come on board, that there will be a ceasefire. Will there be a ceasefire? Will Israel agree? There is an assumption that Israel will agree to whatever USA says. I have my doubts. Agenda for Israel and the USA are completely different now. For Netanyahu, it is his own survival in the country. If he declares a ceasefire, he knows very well that his days in Israel are numbered. He knows it. For Trump, ending the war actually suits his political objectives. Completely different, really. Therefore, Israel may actually say no. And to assume that Israel will require American support in terms of defense to be able to carry the war, I don't think that is true again. The USA military-industrial complex will continue to support Israel, whatever it may be. That is not a problem at all. So the war will continue. Gulf will continue to be entangled in the war. What will Iran do? Will Iran actually declare a ceasefire, or will Iran continue to fight? And what will be our situation? So we need, what I'm saying here, that it is not a simple situation. It's a very, very messy situation. And I don't think a ceasefire is a likelihood in near future.
Fair enough, sir. I want to get a response on this from General Katoch as well, but